What's up, Super Players? It's homie C-Rod, back at it again with another video. And today we actually got a tournament, and I'm gonna be going to Card Forge Gaming, which I gotta just shout them out. Their store is amazing. They got everything, like everything when it comes to like hygiene, and they even sell deodorant in there for the people that stink. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing Gogeta BR, the blue one. And you know, I got my little protein shake. Look at that. I'm gonna do what you call a McBong. You know, just eat and tell you guys how I feel this tournament is gonna be. So I think one of my worst matchups in this tournament going into the game is probably gonna be, you know, Shenron. It's actually not bad. This is a ritual I always do. I always get a coffee and one of these from McDonald's. Enough energy for the whole day. But what I'm scared to look out for is probably a Shenron Gogeta deck. So freaking strong. I'm scared I might go up against that. Hopefully I play a baby like deck. I feel like I built my deck to go against the meta, which is babies, hatchiacs, and you know, what else do people usually play around this? Android 21. It's gonna be hard, but I think I can do it. And in this tournament, I heard there's gonna be like over 100-something players, so I gotta be my A game. I gotta try my best out here. But let's go into the tournament and see how we do as I, you know, finish this. Alright, so we're inside the card shop. I got my McDonald's right here. I'm almost done with it. And we got Tony from Washington right here. Yep. What are you gonna be playing, bro, at this big old tournament?
I'm either gonna play Gogeta or
Gogeta? Purunga. So it's looking like he's running that Shenron build. I got Alpha Saiyan over there. Yo, what are you gonna be running? Oh, he's playing that.
You don't have to,
He's playing that meta.
I mean, hopefully, I got the gods, you know, the gods are hopefully with me today.
The gods are with him. Yo, man. What about you? Homie over here? Oh, he has a hollow one too. Nice. I'm gonna be playing Gogeta, guys. And like I'm still munching on that. And I got my Zenkai boost. Got that Zenkai boost right there. But check out what I'm running. Check it out. Let's see. Oh, check out this guy. Fire or what? I don't know. I saw the movie last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run this guy because the movie's so tight. I'm like, I gotta run this Gogeta leader from the movie. But we'll see how the tournament goes. It's a nice shop, really nice. And their streaming setup over there is fire. I'm about to go give an overview of that. Oh, look, we got some free cards, complimentary of the national champion Brian, which is over there. And he told me to give this away to, you know, players at this big tournament. And there's a lot of people, and this place is called Card Forge Gaming. So, hey Brian, thank you for the cards. I'm about to give them away. He's on the phone right now, but. You want one? All right, man, pick one. And then you want one too? Pick one. You gotta hurry up. All right, I'll give you 5 seconds. 5. All right, you want one, dude? All right, 5 seconds. You got 5.
What you got over here?
Just look at it. 5, 4. Or else I'll pick one for you. 3, 2. All right, you gotta take the Kami? Show him the Kami.
That's lit. I appreciate it.
Hey, no worries, man. You want a free card? All right. Pick one. You got 5 seconds. 5. And they're shinies. Hey, thanks to Brian over here. Hey, thank you, man. We're giving them away to players out here at this tournament. Thanks to him, the national champion. Brian, how are you doing today?
Good, man. Starting off good. Let's see if we can finish up strong. Super Players are doing our thing today.
Yeah, man, we're going to hopefully take it.
Get that switch, get that money.
Yeah, there's a switch. Yo, enjoy that card, dude. And then let's see if we can give it to some more people. You guys want a free card? I got some free shiny cards complimentary of the national champion. Just pick one. But you got 5 seconds to pick. All right, you got one. You want one? All right, and you want one?
I got Chaozu. What's
Ah, you got Chaozu. So you got Chaozu. What you get?
Got Moon Destroyer, bro.
Hey, Moon Destroyer.
I got the Boro.
There you go. Thanks to the national champion. Hey, that one's actually not a bad one. And it's hollow. All right. Look how many people there are, though. It's a pretty big tournament. And if you were to check out their streaming setup, I'm about to show you what's up with the streaming setup. Hella people. This is a pretty big tournament. I won my game 1 with Gogeta, but I want you guys to see this right here. Look how this card shop does it. They got 2 webcams. They got this stick thing. You know, we set up our live stream, but it's ghetto style compared to this. And they got the table. They got the 2 players. Do we have a judge here? We got the dudes. Stefano right there. Show off the dudes. You guys are commentating the event, right? Yeah? Look at this. Your guys' setup, clutch.
Fight.
There was an addition to the prize pool. They all added on $1,400 in cash, and also Top 16's event will be getting free invites to his event February 22nd at the Flamingo in Las Vegas to play his $10,000 cash tournament.
Look, check it out. I'm playing this guy in the tournament. I just played against the homie over here. It was a hard matchup. Look, show him.
Jank versus Jank, man.
Jank versus Jank. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. He gave me a tough time. You did too. Yeah, it was hard, but I barely managed to come out on top. And check it out. We're gonna open these up. We get tournament packs. Why not just for funsies? What are we looking for? Turles? We're not looking for that. That's whack. All right, this is gonna be the Turles money card. Oh, it's a Masu. Not bad. But look, there's a lot of people. What round are we in? 4? Round 4. All right, so we're gonna start off the next round and see you guys a little bit. We're almost in the final rounds, and we got matched up together, man. Believe that or what? This sucks.
That's terrible, but it's the second to last round, so hopefully.
Yeah, whoever wins this one is pretty much
top.
gonna make a,
We'll make top eight.
hopefully top. So.
Are you guys next one winning?
Yeah, so we're the same score. It sucks, but it is what it is, man. Well, good luck and have fun, dude.
Stay super.
Yeah, stay super again. Super. There you go. All right, so they posted out of like a lot of people here. They posted it, and where am I at? Yeah, this is pretty high up. 9th place. All right, so I'm 9th place. I made it top 16, so hopefully I can make it to the finals. And there's still a lot of people here. Look at that. Still hella people. $50. That was pricing for top 16. $50. And all these booster packs for topping top 16. I got it with Gogeta. And right over here, what place you get off of saying?
4th in Swiss, top 8. I lost the top 8.
Oh, he got a top 8 and he got, defeated at the end. It happened to me. I got top 16. I got defeated. And he got, how much you get? $100 cash, huh? $100 cash. He got way more packs than me. He's already putting in mine. A whole box and $100 and this man. Top 8, not bad, dude. I got $50, so I'm pretty chill too, But if you want to check out his Baby Vegeta deck profile, I'm gonna have it in the description. His top 8 Baby Vegeta. Yeah.
Shout out to Gaylon for hosting
Oh yeah, huge shout out.
And the dudes for in Cardboard Gimmick
Yeah.
for hosting the pretty good event. It was like 90 plus players. I think.
Yeah, it was low-key like a little mini regional. There's still people playing and it's like super late. Like super late. Like midnight almost. But yeah, shout out to everybody that was involved with the tournament, huh? And let's go into the deck profile. Alright guys, so we are pretty much back at home. I had to, take a good sleep after that tournament. I ended up in the finals. I ended up, top 16 at the very end with Gogeta right here. And I'm going to show you guys the deck profile that, was beating all the meta decks. I was 2-0ing most decks out there. And I would even beat Broly's, but in the finals, when I was playing Broly BR, he was just an amazing player and he knew how to combat my deck. But, we got Gogeta right here. I'm definitely going to make modifications, but I'm going to show you guys what I ran and what was beating the meta. So we got Gogeta. He lets you pick up the top 5 at a Goku, Vegeta BR, or a Veku that happens to be blue to your hand, which is very good to, just keep drawing and then at 2 lives or less, you awaken into the Super Saiyan Gogeta, the Unstoppable. And what he does is when he attacks, he draws a card, and then he has 2 crazy abilities. One, activate main, is choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it under their deck. And it's not once per turn, so you can send pretty much their entire field under their deck. And then activate main, choose one of your energies, put it in the drop, draw 2 cards. This is the draw power of Gogeta, and since in this deck you ramp up, you're going to be having energy to spare to drop and then draw like crazy. This leader is pretty darn crazy on its own. And I was running Krillin the Cunning. You play for 1 energy, you draw a card, and then your opponent is forced to warp 5 cards if they try to use energy manipulation offensively. So this is, you know, very useful. It affects me too, but I don't really use energy manipulation offensively like that. Then we got Dimension Magic, negates an attack, restands another blue energy. Awesome. Negate, this card saves me so much because of sparking 5 cards in the drop, and you're able to take a life and do this ability. So we're running 4 Dimension Magics. After that, we got our Awakening Piece, Kaioken Son Goku's Strenuous Onslaught. Sorry, I can't read it. This card, 3 energies. You get to pick up 2 cards from your life to your hand, allows you to self-awaken, and you restand an energy at your opponent's next main phase. So this guy is very useful to awaken your leader just in case they stall you out. Very necessary in the deck. We're running 3 of those. And then we have our dual color. I would always throw out this combination attack dual color card. We're running 4 of these. This card is the Baby Vegeta Killer, because what this card does is for 2 energies, activate battle. So during the battle, when they're going all in, you get to use 2 energies, bounce a 5 cost or less that's on your opponent's side of the field back to their hand. So they could combo all in with, you know, the heartfelt Super Saiyan 4 Goku, not knowing that you have this card, you bounce it back, and you ultimately beat your opponent, because if they're playing baby, they're gonna kill themselves to 1 life, awaken, do that crazy play, and then you just bounce their big final play, and then you win. This deck was originally meant to be beating Baby Vegeta, and you know, I came across, you know, Broly's more. But we got the super combo, 10k boost, draw a card when your life is at 4 or less. I went with Ginyu just cause. I don't know why. That's the super combo I was able to find that was for the blue. Then we're running 4 Topos, very strong card, must of 4. This card, whenever your opponent attacks, 1 red and the other one doesn't color, he becomes a 2 cost counterplay card. You drop 1 card from your hand, you stop the attack, and then if your opponent tries to do any more multiple attacks, they have to drop 2 cards from their hand. This card completely stops your opponent from doing anything else. This card is pretty broken. We're running 4 of those. That card is a must, 4 of. Then Sensu Bean, this is the energy manipulation. You can't really use it offensively if you play the Cunning Krillin, but it's still very, very strong to, you know, defend. And with this deck you want to defend, ramp up a lot of energies and pretty much obliterate your opponent with Gogeta. And talking about Vegetas, you need Vegeta and Goku cards to fuse, right? So we got Vegeta prepping for battle. I went with 4 of these because this card is so darn good. This is the whole playmaker. I would always try to search this card out. If you always have one of these in your hand at all times. What this card does is you place it in the drop area from your hand, and you're able to choose 1 Veku BR or Gogeta BR in your drop area, add it to your hand. So this card will allow me to get the, you know, Gogeta necessary to go for game with. It's so darn good. So we're running 4 of those. Then we have Son Goku prepping for battle, the other prepping for battle. This card is so good. It's a negate. You negate the attack, and then you drop 1 card from your hand, and then he'll come back to your hand after. So this guy is, you know, regenerating negate, if that makes sense. We are running 4 of these, and these are all the Goku BRs and Vegeta BRs we are running. And we need Goku and Vegeta BRs to bring out Veku, the defective fighter. I would only play him if I knew my opponent had nothing in their deck that could get rid of him. If they do not have any way to get rid of him, this guy's gonna, you know, ultimately get you the game. He's a blocker, and when he gets KO'd, you're able to get 2 energies from the top of your deck, and on top of that, you're able to get the Goku and Vegeta that you fuse with Union Fusion back to your hand from the drop area. So this card right here is so darn good. 4 of these for sure, and also searchable with your Unawakened Leader. And then this card is low-key one of the MVPs of the entire deck. What this card does is for 5 energies, if you have at least 1 red Goku and 1 red Vegeta BR in the drop area, you get to bring it out for 5 energies instead. And he puts all the Gokus and Vegeta BRs in your drop area back into the deck. So if you're about to deck out, this card right here will put a bunch of Gokus and Vegetas back into your deck and shuffle them. And then at the end of your turn, you get 2 extra energies from the top of your deck. And this guy is a 6-cost red Gogeta BR. So he is a barrier card as well, so he is very difficult to remove from the field. This is the playmaker of the deck. As soon as you get to 5 energies, you want to play this guy, get 2 extra energies at the end of your turn, ramping up on your opponent. We have 4 of those. And on top of that, we got Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Frenzied Burst. So this is EX Evolve for 8 energies, which you will have. If you play this guy, you're at 5, 6, 7, and then it's your turn, you'll have 8. If you really want to do it, you could bring out this guy for 8 energies, evolve on top of the other Gogeta, the dual color Gogeta, and then this card, when he comes out onto the field, he puts 6 cards from the top of your deck into the energy, and if you happen to have 15 energies, you automatically win the game, kinda, because he has an activate main. If you have 15 or more energies, your opponent loses 4 lives from their life, and you get to put them under their deck. So that is insanely strong, and he's a barrier, so you can just wait 1 more turn and activate the effect 1 more time, and you're automatically gonna win. This guy steals 4 lives just like that, 15 energies, and this is how I was able to 2-0 Beerus, because of this card right here. I just stall them out and play that guy ramp up. And this Gogeta is another low-key MVP card. So you could, EX Evolve, no energy required, on top of a 6-cost red Gogeta, and that one that ramps up is a 6-cost. And when he comes out onto the field, if they have no battle cards, your opponent loses 2 lives, and it's a crit. So pretty much upon play, they lose two lives. So what I like to do is I like to use my leader's ability right here and put all their cards that are on the field back into their deck, have them have no cards on field, and then EX Evolve this guy, make him lose the 2 lives, and you can win games like that. I actually beat a Hatchiak player with that little engine. So this is a very powerful card right here, and he can attack all battle cards on the field. He's pretty much a nuker. He nukes everything. And then we have Ultra Instinct Son Goku. This is just the extra spice. You really do not need to run this card in the deck unless you're really trying to make it super expensive. I only played this card 3 times in the entire game, the tournament, and honestly, it did get me a game. When I got Gogeta, I played this card and Gogeta saved, like Gogeta was out of the picture and I won. But honestly, I don't think you need it. But if you want to make it 100%, you're like, oh, if my opponent's gonna kill me right now, I'm gonna save this card in my hand and win the game. This card will really win you the game, because it's a counter play or counter attack. Upon play, you bounce anything that your opponent's playing or attacking with back to their hand, and ignoring barriers. So this card is good, and you draw a card if you use it during your opponent's turn. Then the low-key, another MVP, I low-key want to bump it up to 3. This card, for 5 energies, you play it, you put 2 cards that are on your opponent's side of the field under their deck, you draw 2 cards. You do need Sparking 5, but since you do drop Goku and Vegetas a lot, that requirement is pretty easy to fill. So this card is a 25k double strike as well. And last but not least, another MVP is Mafuba. Whenever they think they're gonna kill me with the fool, I just Mafuba that fool, and it blanks the card, making it like not a existing card. And this card saves you against baby players as well. When they're trying to do that big baby play, you just Mafuba their big baby, and then they can't even awaken anymore, and plus like crazy. So that is the deck that, got me to the top tables. Believe it or not, Gogeta is actually very good. I'll definitely make some modifications to the deck, but that's the deck, guys. Hit a like on this video if you guys like this type of video. Subscribe if you're new here, and like we always say, y'all stay super.